Phoenix has lost 5 of 6. Whitcomb, one of the best three-point shooters you'll find in this league when she's on. Couldn't hit there. There's the strength of AT for her first bucket. There's Angel on the bench. Kia Nurse thought about it. Copper jumped up. Nurse drives, blocks. Coming over was Brown across the lane. Good job from the Sky to get back and set with Thomas flying at you. Not a sight you want to see. Here's Whitcomb digging in the paint again. Got her own miss again and finished that time. But a 6-6 tie early on, just under 6 to play in this first quarter. Dewana Bonner getting set to check in for Phoenix, and AT gets down low again.
When I talk about the poise of Sevus, and that's a great example of it, Jason, is there's been 2 times now in transition.
Phoenix scores a lot in transition. Laksa able to stem the tide. Laksa the rebound. Potentially the last shot for Phoenix. Held, kept her balance on the corner. Oozing all over. Held for 3. Not sure how she got that to go, but did. Makes it a 6-point game. Still 4 seconds for Van Lith. Van Lith from 3, blocked by Laksa. A frantic ending to a really strong opening quarter for the Sky. Copper back in. Copper 0 for 4 though so far. Natasha Mack goes to work down low, and the forward who dealt with some issues injury-wise early on in the season. It's definitely going to be talked about at the dinner table on holidays moving forward. Oh, Maddie nearly got the offensive board. Held will leak it out. Good outlet pass up to Bonner for 2.
Because where she struggles at times on the defensive end, but where she has an advantage is on the offensive end.
Pump in the finish from Mack. Blocked from behind by Mack on Cardoso. Monique Akoa-Makani got out in front of everyone and trims the lead to 2 from Uzun, and then cleaning it up as Cardoso couldn't put the finishing touches on. Alyssa Thomas breaking through traffic the opposite way like a freight train in transition, and 1 for AT. Determined, so passionate about her roots as Bantam couldn't knock that down, and being able to coach and win with your country, just really amazing on the international stage for Rena. So congrats to Rena again on that accomplishment. A little more fun on that side of the table.
She did tee one of my players up years ago, but it was justified. She's a phenomenal official, one of the best in our game.
Akoa-Makani filled a void for a new-look Phoenix team this year that is reeling of late, though. They've lost 5 of 6 to tap away from AT. They average 8.3 steals per game, top 3 in the league. Copper in transition, able to finish. So when you get those steals, Shimmy, you rack them up and you get 2 of the best transition players.
Well, it's obvious that Phoenix has keyed in on Rachel Bantam, and rightfully so. She's been absolutely hot coming into this game, but
back to a 3-point game, a little over 3 to play in the half. Cardoso over Mack. Mack got the block. You know what she wants to do, but he can never stop it. Copper triggers the tray and knocks it down in her former building.
They're defending the other perimeter players for Chicago a lot differently than they're defending Rachel Bantam.
Bonner the cut, extra pass. Copper cashes in. Off the deflection, bounces to Oninuere, goes right at AT. Up and under, wouldn't drop. Under a minute to go in the second quarter. Sammy Whitcomb transition triple. Make it 17 fast break points now for Phoenix.
For their shots, getting back on defense, always big for them, as well as just going ahead and pushing the ball. But again, making sure they are being as intentional as possible in this half.
Thanks, Kalia. Right here, trying to get back against Copper.
Spinning, using great body control once she felt the contact of Alyssa Thomas in the paint.
Whitcomb, quick catch and shoot. Thomas, Brown, Copper, Whitcomb, and Akoa-Makani. The back cut from Copper. We saw that a lot in Chicago in her days of wearing the Sky uniform. Gives the Mercury down 13. Game-high lead for Phoenix Sky, led by as much as 9 at one point. Whitcomb bouncing off of bodies and getting an and 1. That has been a theme today for the Mercury, counting it.
Last few possessions, and so Kia Nurse ran her off of the 3-point line as she should. And then Sammy just had great body control to finish.
Thomas, 6 points. She got 7 assists, though. Copper, heat check, and she's still red hot. A turnover instead. And this will go back to the Mercury.
So this type of defense is what has been missing from Phoenix.
Uzun all over Akoa Makani here. Rookie from Cameroon dumps it down to Brown. She goes up strong.
She is gritty, she is blue collar, she is hard nosed. That's why you see a lot of number 2 jerseys in the stands.
Bullet pass down low. Thomas to Bonner. Lexi Held, another one of those older rookies on the drive and the finish. Meanwhile, 4-second difference, game clock, shot clock. Lexi Held going to work. Elizabeth Williams, a good switch. 6 on the shot clock. Westbeld the wraparound, Mack the finish. Perimeter defense of the Mercury has been a strength for them. Here's again Van Lith not backing down, fighting around the screen against Bonner. Tries to shoot over and gets it to go. Van Lith didn't hesitate going into that. And now Alyssa Thomas, she doesn't hesitate either in that form, in transition. Easy bucket.
I don't even think it's physically possible.
We were talking with their assistant coach, Megan Vogel, before the game, and she said, I just warmed up against AT. Every game, it feels like there's a new formula you got to try to figure out on the fly because of the injuries. And it's just, it's tougher than it looks, and it's hard.
I think he's doing an excellent job with this team of both laying the foundation, but also coaching to the team and the players that he currently has.
So far, but you feel the difference in the presence with her on the floor. And you also noted the ability to have Van Lith play off the ball. Lost it around the screen there to Akoa Makani. 3-on-1, Copper, Thomas, Mack, Thomas able to finish.
It's break points by Phoenix.
They average 11 a game, which is a good amount, but 27, more than doubling that up. Ridiculous number today. Mercury without Satu Sabali today due to personal reasons, as Copper has made up for the scoring they have missed without Sabali. Again, the team's still banged up, so like Jimmy said, probably a light day, but getting reps on the court before Washington on Tuesday. Those Washington matchups have been fun. This year is a block from Brown.